You gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dreams, on your mind, on your health, yeah. You gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull.
The mid-range smartphone scene in 2025 is absolutely packed. Trying to pick the best phone around that £300 or $400 mark feels like a puzzle. You want something well-balanced. Great design, solid cameras, dependable battery life, an eye-friendly display, and powerful AI features. But finding all of that in one device isn't easy. That's why the Honor 500 we're looking at today might shake things up and offer a refreshing option in this price range. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from techmaiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. Let's start with the design. Honor is using something they call integrated cold carving, which basically means they take a single 2.5mm thick piece of glass and carve it with high precision CNC machines. On the back, the horizontal camera module looks like it's floating on top of the frosted panel, but when you look closely, you can see a smooth, subtle curve connecting everything seamlessly. There are no separate pieces here. It truly feels like one unified, sculpted glass surface. Honestly, it feels like an artistic experience built from a single glass panel. The new horizontal camera layout is another standout. It's positioned in a way that keeps your fingers from blocking the lens when you're holding the phone upright. And when you switch to landscape mode, the curved edges settle comfortably into your hand, making it more secure to hold. This design also frees up more room inside for the massive 8,000 mAh battery, which we'll get into soon. The phone weighs 198 grams, and the transition between the frame, the back, and the display is super smooth. Even with a flat screen, it feels great in the hand. The color I have is called Starry Pink, though honestly, I prefer calling it Macho Pink. It's a soft, low saturation shade of pink, and because the camera module is made from clear crystal, the way the light passes through adds depth and layers to the color. Under the right lighting, it almost looks like a soft blush. Overall, I'd give the design a solid 4.5 out of 5. What about you? Now let's talk about the camera. The standard Honor 500 comes with a 200 megapixel main camera with a 1.4-inch sensor. We tested it indoors using the high resolution mode to see what the sensor could really do. Even without ideal lighting, the detail is impressive. Text remains crisp, and even after zooming in 6 times and cropping, the image still holds up. In the default shooting mode, colors look natural and the dynamic range is quite balanced. Highlights stay under control, shadows keep their structure, and the overall image feels detailed and true to life without looking overly processed. But the biggest highlight of the Honor 500 camera experience is its live mode. Portrait live mode works with both the front and rear cameras, and it uses cloud-based algorithms for beautification and background blur. The result is a cinematic 3-second dynamic image, whether you're taking a selfie or shooting someone else. In our tests, both skin tones and depth of field effects looked great. As our model put it, every frame looks effortlessly flattering and full of presence. Honor also includes 6 film-style color filters. Here are some shots we took using the green head and rich tones. They have that sweet, dreamy vibe you'd expect from vintage film looks. The only downside is that the filter-to-filter only appears on the cover image and not throughout the entire live clip. Hopefully, Honor updates this soon so we can apply those beautiful film tones to the whole animation. Honor even adds fun editing options built specifically for live images. One of them is live passerby removal. Just go into the gallery, open the AI editing tools, choose animated GIF removal, highlight the area with your finger, and boom, the person disappears in one tap. There's also the breaking the frame 3D effect, which blends multiple live or static photos into one creative composite. The AI cuts out your subject, whether it's a person or a pet, and enlarges it so part of the body spills out of the frame, creating a striking 3D look. My personal tip is to go with a 3-part layout. Pick 2 background images without people, preferably live shots for the top and bottom, and use a portrait, static, or live in the middle. After the AI cutout, adjust everything, and you'll get a result that looks incredible. It's the kind of thing that easily racks up hundreds of likes on social media. And then there's the AIGC Super Portrait feature for live photos. If you're taking pictures of your girlfriend, trust me, use this. As our model said, the final images don't even look like they were taken with a phone. The lighting, facial details, and the textures in the scene feel almost too realistic. Apps that create this type of pixel-style art usually charge you to export, yet the Honor 500 produces results that look just as good for free. It's definitely worth trying out. When it comes to performance, the Honor 500 Standard Edition runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8s Gen 4, and honestly, it performs better than I expected. It sits comfortably between the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and the 8 Elite, which is impressive for this segment. Honor has also added its Phantom Engine 3.0, designed specifically to smooth out low frame rate drops in games. These tiny stutters often get hidden in average FPS numbers, but they're the moments that ruin a clutch play. That's why this time, we included low frame rate testing in our gaming analysis. Starting with Honor of Kings, we tested in a 23-degree room with Wi-Fi on, and the graphics maxed out at 120 FPS. Over a 30-minute session, the average frame rate landed at 119.7 FPS, with a 1% low at 118.9. In other words, extremely stable. Next up, Genshin Impact in open world exploration. With medium-high settings at 60 FPS, the half-hour run gave us an average of 59.3 FPS and a 1% low of 59.1. That's excellent performance for this price range. Now let's move to the display. The Honor 500 Standard Edition comes with a 6.55-inch 1.5K OLED flat panel. Sharpness and color reproduction are both strong for its price class, but Honor's biggest advantage isn't the specs, it's eye protection. This display is marketed as the strongest Green-S eye protection screen at this price point. It uses 3840Hz ultra-high frequency PWM dimming and has 2V Rhineland flicker-free certification. Compared to traditional PWM dimming, this high frequency not only reduces flicker at low brightness, but also improves black level uniformity, which theoretically reduces eye strain even further. The phone also includes Honor's full suite of eye comfort features like AI dynamic defocus, natural color display 3.0, AI eye protection brightness, and an eye-friendly sleep mode. From the hardware to the software, this is easily the best eye protection experience you'll find in this segment. As for battery life, the horizontally arranged camera system frees up enough room inside for an 8,000 mAh Qinghai Lake battery. With moderate daily use, I consistently get around 8.5 hours of screen on time. On one day when I didn't game at all, the phone hit 9 hours and 20 minutes of screen on time. And when you add 80 watts fast charging on top of that, battery anxiety basically disappears. Before we wrap up, let's talk briefly about AI. Honor has been investing in AI since the first generation Magic series. Their AI assistant features have been improving for years, and even now, Honor still offers one of the strongest domestic AI experiences. Some of the features I use the most include calorie detection during video calls, which has become part of my routine before meals. The calorie estimates are surprisingly accurate, helping me track what I eat without any extra effort. Honor's Smart Assistant can also handle complex multi-step edits in one go. For example, when I'm viewing a photo, I can simply tell the phone to beautify the image, remove passersby, and replace the sky. Honor completes the entire set of edits automatically, no manual actions needed. This level of AI convenience is a big advantage in the current industry, and Honor's implementation is one of the most complete. All right, we're coming to the end of the video. If I had to recommend one phone at this price point, the Honor 500 Standard Edition would be my pick. It combines a standout design, balanced hardware, a display that's genuinely easy on the eyes, a versatile camera experience, and some of the best AI features available in this range. All of that makes the Honor 500 Standard Edition truly shine in a very crowded market. Honestly, I think this model might be a big turning point for Honor's sales. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.